Hey everybody! Today we want to show you our home turf, Crestline, California. We realized late last year that we've never done an all-inclusive Crestline video, so we put it on the schedule. Ready to find out what to do at 4,600 feet? Let's go! This is Braggins Adventures! Crestline, California is located in the San Bernardino Mountains on the way to more well-known tourist spots like Lake Arrowhead and Big Bear, both of which we've covered on this channel and are linked in the playlist at the end of this video. Crestline is definitely a small town featuring kitsch shops, dives, hometown restaurants, a variety of characters, and some of the most stunning beauty on the mountain. We opted to do this during the winter to show you how comfortable it is up here that time of year. You'll find me in shorts and a t-shirt or a light hoodie during much of the footage. While Crestline is made up of many smaller districts, today we'll mostly focus on the three main areas: Top Town, Lake Drive, and Lake Gregory. We'll break up spots within those areas alphabetically and into three categories. Let's start with food and beverage. This is not an all-inclusive list, but just a few of our favorite spots. Up first is a little bar called the Bear Claw Saloon. We've seen this place packed with way more people than there should be, but overall, this is a fun dive for locals and visitors alike. It's owned by two of the nicest people on the mountain, and the bartenders here will know your name and your drink the second time you visit. The biggest problem here is parking, or lack thereof. If you're hitting it up on a crowded night, be prepared for parking chaos. And speaking of popular nights, they do events here regularly, including dress-up theme nights, karaoke, and pool tournaments. Oh yeah, they have a pool table inside, so you can come get your game on if pool's your thing. The table always has somebody playing. If you haven't already, why not give us that thumbs up on this video and then click subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. It really helps out the channel. The pours here are generous and the vibe is fun. The decor can have you looking around for quite a long time. There's an outdoor patio as well if an indoor crowd's not your jam. Overall, if you're looking for a good watering hole that's not going to cost a fortune, the Bear Claw Saloon might just hit the spot. They're pretty active on social media, so check out the event schedule there before heading in. Crestline Cafe is the quintessential small town diner. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you'll find a lot of good eats here. They're sometimes understaffed for the crowd sizes, but the food is absolutely worth the wait. Service is always friendly. Crestline Cafe shares a parking lot with the post office in town, and if you see a lot of cars, they are most certainly for the cafe most of the time. This is a popular location with locals, but even before we lived up here, we felt welcomed. This is not a low-calorie dining location, and the portions are gigantic. If you're watching your weight, we recommend splitting like we do. For breakfast, we shared the Mountain Climber, a delicious meat lover's scramble with bacon, sausage, ham, eggs, potatoes, and 2 kinds of cheese, all slathered in gravy. This comes in at $17 and is enough to feed 2 to 4 people. We took leftovers home. We also enjoy the burgers and sandwiches here. The French dip is quite tasty, and if you're looking for that diet bite, I highly recommend the Great Garden Sandwich, which is loaded with cucumber, red onion, mushroom, jack cheese, cheddar cheese, tomato, lettuce, and spinach. This is a must-stop on your next visit to Crestline. Goodwins Market is a local grocery store, but we're going to include it in the dining section. As far as grocery stores go, they're known for their meat department as well as a large selection of craft beer. You can also get some limited fishing, snow, and camping gear here. Find a rotating selection of housewares and decor, and even a fresh coffee or pressed juice at the in-store soda fountain. We want to talk about the in-store deli area though. This is a great spot to grab breakfast, lunch, or dinner before heading across the street to the lake. There's a cold and hot case featuring a daily selection of comfort foods and ethnic eats, a pizza oven, and a sandwich shop. You can enjoy your eats on their upper deck dining area or take it to go. We like being able to control the portion sizes, but also love the grab and go case, where we pulled some reasonable sized breakfast servings from. We've enjoyed a variety of meals from Goodwins, but can highly recommend the breakfast croissants, fried chicken, and any deli sandwich you can get on their fresh baked jalapeno bread. The new pizza oven also offers good flavors at a reasonable price. We have an overabundance of Mexican restaurants in this town, like an insane amount for how small this town is. You'll find the best of the bunch on a side street in a residential neighborhood. That place is La Casita. If you don't know it's there, you'd probably drive past it. This is the absolute best Mexican food on the whole mountain. Be warned, the margaritas are a little strong and a little too sweet. They're quite large for the price though, so you won't need more than the one. La Casita has a small dining room and a parking lot that can be difficult, but the food is well worth it. We love the enchiladas here, but haven't really had something we don't like. They have amazing Taco Tuesday specials as well. The biggest problem with La Casita is the hours. They're so very limited, and that's a bummer because I would love lunch here on occasion. But they're only open from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. If you're lucky enough to get a seat here during those limited hours, grab a combo that features the enchiladas. You won't regret it. We often enjoy calling in at 5 and putting in a to-go order to take back home. Oh, and the complimentary chips and salsa are fire. Our 2 combos, chips and salsa, and 2 margaritas, came out to only $45. Heading up to Top Town Crestline, the first part of Crestline you come to after turning off the 18 at the 138, also known as the Crestline Bridge, you'll find MountainCravings. MountainCravings serves hot dogs, hamburgers, Mexican specialties like tacos, burritos, and tamales, smoothies, Thrifty's ice cream, and fish and chips. Today we have their Chicago dog. Why, you ask? Well, toppings on a Chicago dog are lower calorie than, say, the delicious bacon-wrapped LA dog or the stunning chili cheese dog. As mentioned earlier, Braggins Adventures will strive to show you how to travel and dine without packing on the pounds. A Chicago dog comes with mustard, relish, onion, tomato, pickle, celery salt, and hot peppers. MountainCravings serves up some of the best bites we've had on the mountain, and service is always friendly. It can take a while, but there are shops you can explore while waiting for your order. Then enjoy it on their outdoor patio. Stockade Grub and Whiskey was not always our favorite place. The previous owner created a hostile feeling inside, service was fairly rude, it felt run down, and most importantly, for a place with whiskey in the title, they had a laughable selection. Now fast forward to present day, and the new owner has poured thousands into upgrades, retrained the staff, and improved the food and drink offerings. You'll always be greeted with a smile whether you're coming for a drink at the bar, a full meal in the dining room, or to enjoy one of the many events taking place at the upgraded stage area out back. The new Stockade Grub and Whiskey is an asset to the town and a must-stop, and the bison burger is one of the finest burgers I've eaten. It's perfectly prepared, and the provided toppings go well with the meat in the bun. The fries can be hit or miss here, but the food as a whole is a hit. If you can, hit this spot up during dinner hour, or maybe Sunday brunch, so you can enjoy the on-site smoked barbecue. That's right, they're smoking their own meat all day long. I'm a big fan of the ribs here. You really can't go wrong no matter what you order off the new menu, and make sure you pair it with a whiskey from the wide selection they now offer. We've featured Sweet Peas in a short on this channel before, but it warrants a mention here as well. Sweet Peas is owned by the same woman that owns Crestline Cafe, and it features poke, teriyaki, boba, acai, and more. They're located in, dare I say it, walking distance of the lake, and we'll be discussing that lake later in the video. They're the newest spot on the scene, and they're still finding their footing, but the service is always friendly and the food is on point. Today, we're going to share a poke bowl over greens as part of our commitment to show you how to pack in multiple dining adventures in your travels without packing on those pounds. Our bowl features spicy tuna, marinated salmon, carrots, cucumber, jalapeno, wontons, furikake, spicy edamame, red onion, and a sweet chili sauce over a bed of greens. I can't tell you how much we love the food here, and the cost is very reasonable, especially in a tourist town like Crestline. The ingredients are fresh, and the variety of customizations you can do are endless. This is a must-stop on your visit to Crestline. Plus, they now feature loyalty punch cards, so you can earn free food. What? There's an actual freaking operational winery in Crestline? Why yes there is, and it's delicious. While we have some Temecula videos on our channel, we used to have multiple memberships pre-vlog at various wineries, and we spent nearly every weekend down there. We like our wine, so imagine our surprise when we discovered Sycamore Ranch, located beyond the lake in an area known as Dark Canyon. Boy, have they expanded since we first found them, adding plenty of off-street parking and recently opening a much larger off-site production facility. Sycamore Ranch offers weekend tastings by appointment and club memberships featuring fun pickup parties. Service here is friendly and the setting is beautiful. We shared a glass of Roussanne on our latest visit as it's probably one of my favorite varietals. Their wines are all delicious and there's sure to be one that satisfies you. And if not, give it to me. I'll drink it. Did I mention they also make hard ciders right here on property? Just as tasty as the wines, these mountain apple ciders hit the spot. This award-winning venue is a must-do in Crestline.
Hey everybody, today's video is sponsored by Find the Good. Find the Good is a clothing brand born out of the pandemic that emphasizes a focus on finding the light in the world. From cozy sweatshirts to fun hats to comfortable tees and more. High quality apparel from a brand that cares. Use the link in the description below and use promo code BRAGGINSAdventures for 10% off your cart. Did I mention that 10% of every sale goes to Mental Health America? It's 3 simple words. Find the Good. It's everywhere.
On to recreation. There's so much to do in the mountains. Of course, the biggest draw to Crestline is Lake Gregory. Lake Gregory is a man-made lake built in 1938, and it features a wide variety of outdoor activity options. Fishing is a popular activity here, and the lake features fairly low fishing fees. You can launch any small personal watercraft for a small fee, or rent one of the popular Duffy boats. There's a cafe on property, though I haven't seen it open in a while. During the summer, you can pay admission to hang out at the beach and swim, or use the scenery-ruining inflatable water park. This side of the lake is very crowded most summer days. Our favorite activity, though, is the free-to-use over 2-mile loop trail that's waterside for roughly 2/3 before ascending to street level. This trail is fantastic during both summer and winter. We're not huge fans of the company that runs the lake for the county, but the scenery here is stunning. You should definitely check out the lake if you're in town. If you're looking for indoor fun, we've got that too. Rim Bowling is a full-size bowling alley with an attached subway, pizza joint, and bar. They run specials regularly and have several rentable spaces for parties. If the weather outside is frightful, you'll find a crowd in here. We haven't bowled here in a few years, but we're happy to see a change in ownership is pending and can't wait to see what they bring to the venue. Bowling can be a great workout, unless of course you pair it with the wings and a pitcher of beer. But we're not here to tell you how to live your life. If you're looking for an exclusive experience, you'll want to head up towards Top Town and stop at the San Marzano Wine and Ale Lounge. This is a members-only club that features a variety of craft wines and beers, and a full, free arcade. Membership's only $120 per couple, and that nets you access, plus wholesale pricing on your pours. You can even use the facility for birthday parties and more. They regularly host special events and feature a variety of local artisan vendors and food offerings. The cool thing here is the free arcade, and it's set to snag 5 more games in the coming weeks. You will not regret hitting this place up. With a wide variety of shops, you're sure to find something to take home. Here are some of our favorites. Busyland is a great little shop next to the Stockade that features home decor, plants, incense, gifts, and more. With an ever-rotating crop of unique finds, you'll have a different shopping experience with each visit. Run by a father-daughter duo, you'll find Richard's past as a builder for Disney evident in every corner of the property, including the small event venue out back. Shannon's vast knowledge of all things green can really help you personalize your home with just the right plant. And if you want to go bigger, she does offer landscape services all over the mountain. Don't forget to say hi to Buddy the shop dog when you're in there. We have an awesome little comic book store here. It's located off the main strip and it's called Crestline Comics. In addition to selling new and old comics, they feature art, collectibles, figurines, books, games, pops, and so much more. They also regularly host Dungeons & Dragons and Magic the Gathering campaigns. The prices are great and the owner's a nice guy. You could probably spend a couple hours here digging through all the treasures. I do wish they had a better social media presence, but that could be said about most businesses up here. The Crestline Jerky Company Snack Emporium is your go-to spot for, well, jerky and snacks. But that's not all. They feature clothing, art, gifts, and more, with an emphasis on local mountain crafters and creators. We love trying the new jerky flavors every time we go in, and they offer $1 off each item when you get 3 or more snacks. We always grab 3 local jerky bags as a high-protein, low-calorie treat. Another great store in Crestline, it's separated from the rest of Lake Drive. It's kind of off the main drag there. It's called Encompass, and it features unique gifts and food items, oddities, and antiques. It's another quintessential small town place. We enjoy finding gifts here during the holidays and purchasing unique sauces, teas, and spice mixtures. We've also seen large furniture pieces like beds sold here. Flying Squirrel's located in the same lot as Encompass, and it feels like going to Grandma's house. A unique collection of vintage finds are at home here. You'll also find some pretty cool tiki merch as well as interesting food and beverages. We've tried several of their baking mixtures, and they're worth the price if you can bake like Alyssa can. I'm not a baker, so I just sit and reap the rewards. The owners are friendly, and this should make your list of stops. Hearth and Sage is located in Top Town and is a shop we like to visit while waiting for that MountainCravings order. They feature apparel, unique food items, and a variety of outdoor themed gifts. One of our favorite things to get here are their ever-changing artisan pickles. Like many stores in Crestline, inventory is always fluctuating, meaning you'll find something new with each visit here. Hearth and Sage has some great finds, and it's worth your time. Check it out next time you're here. Oak Leaf Bakery is a very tiny storefront selling cottage primitive foods like sourdough breads and lovely jams. They also feature a variety of spice mixes and baked goods, plus some home decor, but the bread and the jam are our go-tos. We love the unique flavors and the rotating stock. It's also walking distance to the lake, so grab some treats before you head down. Be sure to check us out on social media. We're on Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and right here on YouTube. It's Braggins Adventures across all 5. And that's our little town of Crestline. Check out more San Bernardino mountain fun in the playlist above, or just watch this other great video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. Thanks again to Find the Good for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.